welcome to Kalia. This is Mia. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we are still purging at this time, and what's coming up may be any form of negativity, fear, doubt. Anything that's creeping up is coming up to be released, to be looked at, and to be released. It may be coming up as something that you observe on the outside that brings up negativity. I mean, something that is perhaps negative and has you judge it as negative, and or just your own yuckiness, negative sentiments coming up. We are at a peak of ascension, and there may be parts of you that fears this grand awakening because it's not used to it. We have been so conditioned to hang low, to stay small, to stay limited, that a part of us does not know how to handle this expansion. But then again, a bigger part of us completely knows. So you need to think now as the light being that you are, and not as the conditioned human that you have acquired this lifetime. You are here to break through that. And so the stretching and growing pains that you're feeling is the cracking of this shell that has attempted to hold you back. But here's the thing, guys. We have come here on an assignment. We have come here at this time for a higher purpose. And we have come here to liberate. I know it sounds huge, but it is huge. We have come here to liberate the human race of its conditioning, of its manipulation, of its captivity. And we are the game changers. I know that we have gone through many challenges, and you may feel exhausted at this point. But the only reason we really feel exhausted is because we're being pushed beyond perceived limits. And so there is a part of us that is kind of fighting this expansion. And again, there is a part inside that knows that it is limitless, and it is larger than this, and it is freer than this. And we need to tune back into the light beings that we are, and not get caught up in the game that seems to be playing out, because it's all an illusion, and we know it's an illusion. We came here to save humanity from this illusion, and we breaking through for others. We are also, through this experience, of course, we are also evolving and learning and growing, but we are showing the way. And so this piercing that we are doing beyond these perceived limits may seem more difficult and more painful for us as we lead the way, but our role is huge, and we are opening the way for others to follow and to break through their perceived limitations. And so as pioneers, in a way, it can be more difficult and more challenging. We have more coming up against us. But we are so supported by the universe and by the spirit world, by creation. And we are so much more powerful than we think. And that is the conditioning. We have been conditioned and manipulated here on earth to believe that we are limited, but we're not. We are so much more than what we have been led to think we are. And so we are here to change the game of being led to leading. And that's a powerful change. And that is why it is so challenging, okay? The challenges of losing loved ones and discovering shocking hidden truths and all kinds of things like that have been heavy and part of the challenge. But we need to move beyond that and remember to focus on the task at hand, because all of us, even those that we lost, are part of this huge shift. They are just helping us from another sphere. We are all interlinked, and we are all learning from everything that we are going through, and we are all taking this forward into creating something new and better and more expansive and more real, more aligned with the true light beings that we are. Us here on earth and all our support in the spiritual realm, whether it be our guides and angels or whether it be our loved ones that have passed on. We have to understand also that that was convened in advance before coming here, that there will be certain souls that will go through certain soul lessons and offer in their existence, in their persona that they come with to this earth, a learning experience for us. And when that learning experience ends for us and for them, they transition, because they are to support us from another realm. And we have to remember also that many of them were in their own way, rebels, and to a certain extent, they were game changers and way showers. And many of them have been here with a certain persona that were here to teach us an aspect of how we need to pierce through limitations, and they have offered us a certain kind of interaction that kept us adapting to a limited version of ourselves. You know how many of us are empaths, and we kind of, to keep the harmony, we adapt to certain people that we interact with just so that there will be harmony, but that means many times that we lower our own standards of being. And so this, in many cases, is one of the reasons why these contracts come to an end, because they are here to serve a certain purpose for us to learn something, but we need to grow beyond that limited version. And so we needed to see how we have made ourselves small to adapt to certain interactions, but we actually now need to liberate ourselves from that kind of littling of ourselves. I know that's not a word. And now is the time. There's nothing bad, okay? It's all convened in advance. And we are all eternal and limitless. And our connections with our loved ones continue. And if we're open enough, we receive signs, not only that they are okay, but how much they are with us and support us, okay? I have talked about that. I have a video that I shared some personal experiences. So I will not elaborate now, but just know that don't get caught up not on the grief, because they are with us, and not on loss, because there is no loss, okay? We are here, just breathe. And also, as a reminder, if you breathe and exhale deeply, and I talk about this a lot, you are able to release blockages, okay? So every time you feel yourself stuck or in a certain fear or anything like that, just breathe, okay? Breathe and expand, and remember who you are, and remember why you're here, and remember that we are all interlinked, and we are all joining forces for a higher purpose, to be here, to move beyond what has been until now here on planet Earth, okay? And it is huge, okay? It is huge, and the honor of what you're doing is huge. And so when you get caught up in negativity, whether it be something that comes up from yourself or something that you see, let me give you an example. Today, I saw how, I'm in the northern hemisphere, so spring is basically upon us, and there is sun, but there are chemtrails that are trying to block the sun, and it feels depressing, right? But And I'm like, okay, until when is this gonna happen, right? And I know that the light has won, and I know that it's over soon. And I know that these are last attempts to try to hold on to manipulating us, to hold us down. But we are so much more. And so I go out to my terrace and the birds are chirping away like crazy. The flowers are blooming, blossoming. And you cannot stop Mother Nature. You cannot stop creation. You cannot block creation, and therefore you cannot block us. We are creation. We are light beings, limitless, eternal, and full of light. And so anyone that tries to block our light, we have so much more within to shine through. Okay? So please don't get caught up in any negativity. Again, if it's something that you see outside of you, it's only triggering. Okay? This is something to remember. We are purging our own parts that are negative, that are conditioned to be negative. Okay? So anything in your personal life or in the global scene that gets you down, don't let it. Fight it with all you have in you at this time. Seriously. It's okay to go through emotions, of course, to clear them, personal stories, what have you, but keep the higher picture. You are here for a higher purpose. You have gone through so much. I mean, I know, and we all know, we have gone through so much. Not to stop now and not to look back, because we are so near the breakthrough and you are creating it. Just think of it. It's your energy that every time you pierce through anything negative that comes at you in any way, okay? Whether it be something on the global scene, something in your personal life, or even, like I said, even black magic and psychic attacks, anything, you are here to transmute it to light, and you are here to show others how you do that, and show others and yourself, as yourself, that there is no darkness that can overcome the light. And so, if ever before humanity has succumbed to darkness, thinking that it is not full of light, we are here to show that our light is stronger than any darkness, even and first of all, any bit of darkness that we have within us, we need to conquer. Accept and conquer with light. Transmute it to light, to expand, to grow, and to create more light for us all, so that we are no more conditioned or manipulated to think that we are limited, but actually liberated to understand that we are all expansive, higher consciousness and light. We can create so much more beauty than we think. We are more powerful than we think. And each and every one of you is about to come in to your higher purpose, whether you will be scouted for something, whether you will be offered something, whether you will come together with people from your soul tribe, whether an idea of yours will be facilitated in one way or the other, but you are here to serve us in a higher purpose, in showing us more beauty and light, in helping us grow and expand and evolve, whether it's in arts or in creating healthy food and showing us to eat healthier and nourishing us, whether it's helping children or animals or people in one way or another, whether it's showing us beauty. The sky's the limit, and there will be so much more creativity once we liberate ourselves from our perceived limitations. We are limitless. We are here to spread and shine our light and create more beauty in this world. And so at this time, surpass, even if you have to, if it's some kind of a growing pain, to surpass your own negativity and move beyond what you think were your limits, and move beyond that comfort zone of conditioning that you can't, or it won't matter anyway, or nothing's changing, because you are the change. Your energy, if you come at us with your energy, and each and every one of you come at us with your own light, imagine the force and imagine the shift. And that is what is upon us at this time. So keep your positivity, keep your faith. Remember why you're here. This is a joint effort, but a very important individual effort. And this is our pact to liberate humanity from this manipulation and this conditioning that we are limited, because we are not. This is the time in which we move beyond our own negativity towards creating, first seeing, waking up and seeing from within our light being, and creating from that place something better for us and better for us all. So pierce through, break through that negativity, expand, remember who you are, and align with who you are meant to be, for us all to move forward and do what we came here to do. Okay, I hope this helps someone today. I'm sending you much love.